Welcome into another edition of Alta Basketball here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Napolis, happy to be with you here at Alta High as we get ready to tip off Region 6 play. It is the Alta Hawks as they take on the East Leopards. Tip won by the Hawks as they'll start with possession. Papke brings it in, plays it back to Reiser. Reiser gets it to Langford. Langford back to Reiser. Reiser on the wing. Reiser underneath. Puts it up. Can't get it a drop. That was Matt McKay with an opportunity. Couldn't get the first basket. And now East in possession here with Raimondo. Drive to the lane. Puts it up and in. Schneider, who gets the first two on the board. And the opening bucket here goes to the visiting Leopards, who are in their reds. Nice spin move there by Luke Roberts. One back by the Leopards. Underneath the basketball put up by Charlie Moore. And another two on the board for the East Leopards. An early 4-0 start for East. Papke tried to get it out to the corner. No one there. It'll be a turnover on the Hawks as ball goes out of bounds and out. East High with possession. Ball comes back to Raimondo as Raimondo brings it up for the Leopards. With 6:51 left to go. Here comes Moore. Moore drives to the lane, kicks it out. Raimondo brings it in. And now underneath. Logan Lunt. Try to put it up. A foul called. As Logan Lunt, the senior, will head to the line for East early in this one. 6:37 left to go. Lunt, first free throw is up. First free throw is good. And the East High Leopards lead at 5-0. Lunt with the second free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Ball back in play as the Hawks trying to respond. An early 6-0 run by East as they hold the lead. Roberts, Reiser. Reiser on the wing. Ball lost. Lunt gets it up and out. Raimondo now brings it, crosses the timeline. Gets it back to Lunt. Spins. Underneath. Can't connect. That ball intended for Oscar Keegan as it goes out of bounds and out. And now here come the Alta Hawks again looking for a response. 6:11 left to go here. Still no bucket for the home side as McKay with possession. Reiser on the wing. Reiser pulls up for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Alta Hawks. Kicked out. Roberts for three. Off the back iron, no good. Keegan tries to bring in the rebound. Ends up at the hands of Jet Raimondo. And now Raimondo can bring it up, crosses the timeline here for the East High Leopards. 6-0 lead for the visitors in their reds. Raimondo to Lunt. Lunt in the corner. Here's Charlie Moore underneath to Keegan. Keegan spins, loses the handle, is able to get possession back only momentarily as it goes out of bounds and out. Turnover here for the Leopards as Alta win possession back. To inbound is Langford. Langford leaves it for Reiser. Reiser will bring it up for the Hawks. Dash Reiser to Papke. Papke back to Reiser. Reiser guarded by Raimondo. Now Langford. Roberts kicks it out to Papke. Papke for three. In the corner, it's good. And the Alta Hawks with the D2D Millionaire three-point shot. Cut the lead in half. 6-3. Leopards lead it. This is Moore, who leaves it for Schneider. Schneider underneath. Spins, puts it up, and can't get it a drop. Rebounded again by Schneider. Raimondo for three off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Lunt. Still another opportunity here for East as he puts it up. Lunt finally gets it to go and adds two for the East High Leopards. 8-3 with 4:35 left to go in the first. Reiser drives, puts it up and in. Good response from Dash Reiser as he takes it coast to coast. Puts it up and in. Raimondo for the Leopards. We'll leave it for Schneider. Schneider spins, pivots on the wing. Now kicks it to the corner for 3. Yes! Big three-point shot in the corner there from Charlie Moore as the East High Leopards extend the lead. Reiser for 3. Can't get it to drop. Rebounded by McKay. McKay tries to put it back up. And that one goes out of bounds and out as Alta will retain possession. Substitutions coming up here for the East High Leopards as Jack Latin checking in, number 5 for the East High Leopards. Ball here with Alta with 4 minutes left. They trail it 11-5 at home. Reiser on the baseline to play it in. .34 on the shot clock. Quick pass to Papke, no good as he can't get it to drop. Ball comes out to Reiser. Reiser, step back, yes. What a shot. As Reiser adds another 2 to his tally, and it's 11-7. East leads. Ramondo. Latin gets it back to Ramondo. Ramondo on the wing. Stolen away by the Hawks as Roberts got a hand in there, couldn't keep that one in. It'll remain East High possession here with 3:33 left to go. Ramondo crosses the timeline. Leaves it for Moore. Now Latin. Latin underneath to Moore. Moore up the baseline. Ramondo in the corner for 3. Off the rim, no good. Hits the top of the backboard. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be out to ball as Ramondo beat the shot clock with a corner 3. Couldn't get it to drop. And now Alta here with possession, trailing 7-11. Reiser on the wing, guarded by Ramondo. Now double teamed. Papke swings it over. Langford for 3. Off the rim, no good. McKay rebound. Reiser puts it up for 3. Yes! That's another D2D Millionaire three-point shot for the Alta Hawks as Dash Reiser adds 3 to his tally. Makes it a 1-point game with 2:38 left to go. Moore. Now to Ramondo. Ramondo corner 3. Yes, as Jet Ramondo adds 3 to his tally. Back to a 4-point game with Reiser on the other end. Near the top of the key, underneath to McKay. McKay loses the handle, goes out of bounds. And it will remain Alta ball here with 2:18 left to go. Reiser to inbound on the baseline. In quickly to McKay. McKay back to Reiser. Reiser guarded by Ramondo. Underneath. Ball put up by Roberts as Luke Roberts adds 2 for the Alta Hawks. Makes it a 2-point game with 2 minutes left to go here in the first. Ramondo brings it up for the East High Leopards. Now to Latin. Latin leaves it for Moore. Moore back out to Keegan. Keegan puts it up and blocked by McKay. And they'll say he stepped out of bounds. It'll remain East High ball with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Substitutions coming up. Colin Hansen checking in for the Alta Hawks. Ramondo on the baseline to inbound. Another whistle. Making a change here to the clock prior to the start of the play. 16 left on the shot clock. As Ramondo scanning, looking, plays it in, gets it to Latin. Ball out to Keegan. Keegan back to Latin. Underneath, ball put up and gets it to drop. Charlie Moore with the bucket. 4-point game here as Alta on the other end looking to respond. Reiser double teamed. Ball stolen away. Here comes Charlie Moore. Crosses the timeline, puts it up to Ramondo. Ramondo can't keep it in. And it'll be a turnover for the Leopards as Alta get the ball back. Papke inbound quickly. Reiser will slowly bring it up for the Alta Hawks. Reiser, Papke on the wing. Gets it back out to Reiser. Reiser near the top of the key. Kicks it out to Langford. Langford drives up the baseline. A whistle and a foul called as Jack Latin gets called for the foul. His first foul of the night. First team foul here for the East Leopards in the first quarter. Ball back in play with Alta in possession. Reiser to Papke. Papke guarded by Moore. Nice spin. Papke pulls up, and Papke gets it to go. Back to a 2-point game we go with 50 seconds left. 16-14. East High leads it. Raimondo spins. Leaves it for Moore. Moore kicks it out to Keegan. Keegan in the corner trying to turn. And they'll say he stepped out. It's a turnover for the Leopards as Alta get the ball back. 40 seconds left. Reiser against Raimondo. Leaves it for McKay. Now Papke near the top of the key. Drives to the lane. Puts it up, and a whistle. And a foul called. This one will go against Charlie Moore, who's had a good start here to the first quarter for the East High Leopards. Called for the foul, second team foul for the East High Leopards. And ball back in play with Alta. Reiser underneath to McKay. McKay puts it up, and McKay gets it to drop. And Matt McKay able to tie it up prior to the end of the first quarter. Raimondo on the other end, trying to make this the last possession here for the East High Leopards of this quarter. Raimondo swings it out, goes to ground, a whistle, and a foul called. Langford is called for the foul. And with 9 seconds on the clock, East has time to inbound and get a shot off. All squared at 16 apiece. Romano on the baseline. Scanning, looking, lobs it out, stolen away by the Alta Hawks. Ball coming the other way with Reiser. Reiser trying to beat the buzzer. Reiser puts it up and can't get it to drop. Rebounded by McKay, and that'll do it. Reached the end of the first quarter. Alta there with a chance to take a lead prior to. Couldn't get the ball to drop, and we are all squared as we head to the second quarter at 16 apiece. Don't go anywhere. Region 6 action here on the Rewind Sports Network. Second quarter action when we return. Want to welcome you back into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Napolis, and we have Region 6 basketball as the Alta Hawks at 10-1 taking on the East High Leopards, sitting at 6-5 on the season. The start of region play, both teams here trying to get off to a good start in Region 6 basketball play. A whistle as East will get the ball back. Romano on the baseline to inbound. It's tied up at 16 apiece here to start the second quarter. Moore trying to get it up. Does, and gets it to go. Add another 2 on the board for Charlie Moore, and another 2 for the East High Leopards as they retake the lead. 18-16. Reiser. Alta here going to the right of your screen in their all white as Papke spins. Leaves it for Hansen. Hansen for 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Moore. Brought in by Raimondo. Raimondo crosses the timeline for the East High Leopards. Leaves it for Charlie Moore. Now in possession is underneath to Schneider. Out to Moore. And that ball goes out of bounds and out. And it will be East ball with 7:02 left to go here in the second quarter. East leads it, trying to extend this lead. Schneider on the baseline gets it in quick. Leaves it for Raimondo on the wing. Now underneath to Schneider. Schneider near the top of the key. Spins. Gets it out to Lunt. Lunt. Leaves it for Raimondo on the wing. Back now to Lunt. 4 on the shot clock. spins, Lund puts it up and gets it to go, beats the shot clock and all. 20-16, East High leads it. Reiser, step back, crossover, now to the top of the key, kicks it out, and no good on the three from Boston Gray. Alta trying to keep possession here. Hansen on the court. The whistles come in, and it'll be a jump ball. Alta will retain possession on the jump ball. Or excuse me, alternating possession. Now, substitution here for the Hawks, as well as Luke Roberts checking back in. Langford to inbound here on the near sideline. 20-16, the visiting East High Leopards in their all reds. They lead it. All tied at 16 to start the second quarter. And two big buckets have them leading it. Ball back in, Reiser in possession. Reiser drives to the lane, puts it up, and can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Moore. Charlie Moore will now bring it up for East. Leaves it for Raimondo. Back to Moore. Now Raimondo. Slowing things down here with 22 left on the shot clock is Raimondo. Raimondo leaves it for Lunt. Lunt near the top of the key, plays it back to Jet Raimondo. Now Lunt steps into the lane and puts it up and in. Lunt's had a good start here to the second quarter, as the East High Leopards lead at 22-16. Roberts, ball batted away by Lunt as it goes out of bounds. And it'll remain Alta possession. Substitutions here for the East High Leopards as well. Roberts to inbound, gets it into Reiser. Reiser drives out to Gray. Gray pulls up inside but can't get it to drop. Rebounded by the Leopards. Nicely done by Eli Anderson, getting up there and winning the rebound for East. Keegan now on the other end. Spins, drives against McKay. Can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Anderson. Now kicked out to Lunt. Lunt, now Raimondo. Raimondo to Keegan. 26 on the shot clock. Underneath to Anderson. Now Lunt in the corner. Raimondo brings it in, drives, puts it up, and gets it to go. 24-16. The Alta Hawks still looking for their first points here of the second quarter as Reiser on the other end. Reiser kicks it out. Gray for three. Can't get it to go, and a whistle. And an offensive foul called against the Alta Hawks. This will give the ball back to East with a 24-16 lead. And Alta, another possession here in the second quarter where they can't get a bucket. Ball back in play. Keegan brings it up for the East High Leopards. Now McCollum to Lunt. Gets it back to McCollum. Underneath, Anderson. Lunt for a three off the back rim. No good. Rebounded by McCollum. Now Lunt again for East. East has done a good job here with those offensive rebounds. A lot of second chance opportunities for the Leopards in this first half. Keegan driving up the baseline. Can't get it up. And it goes out of bounds and out. It'll remain East ball. Lunt, Raimondo, spins, puts it up, and gets it to go. Jet Raimondo adding another two to his tally, and the East High Leopards now have a 10-point lead with 3:43 left to go in the second quarter. Reiser leaves it for Papke. Papke puts it up and gets it to drop. Ends the East run and adds two on the board for the Alta Hawks, 26-18, as East brings it up. Ramondo. Underneath for Lunt. Now Keegan. Keegan drives. Puts it up. Can't get it to drop, but the whistle and a foul called.
This foul is assessment number 20, Leland Anderson, his first, Hawks second.
Oscar Keegan
at the line.
will head to the line for free throws. Last trip for the Leopards went 2 for 2. We'll see what Keegan can do here. First free throw's up. First free throw is good as Oscar Keegan extends the Leopard lead. Substitutions coming up here for both sides. Second free throw now coming up for Keegan. He puts it up, gets it to drop, and it's back to a 10-point East High lead, 28-18. Timeout taken. Quick 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well here on the Rewind Sports Network. Just a little over 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. And it's the East High Leopards, the visiting East High Leopards, who lead it by 10. 28-18 after the timeout. We'll see how the Alta Hawks can respond. They've just scored 2 here in the second quarter. Papke. Out to Reiser. Reiser for 3. And off the rim, no good. Rebounded, put up and in by Matt McKay. As the Hawks get another 2 on the board and a big bucket neat made there by Matt McKay. Keegan. McCollum to Schneider. Back out now to Keegan for East. Schneider near the top of the key. Underneath, Lunt. Back out to Keegan. Keegan for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lunt. Leaves it back for Keegan. Keegan puts it up and gets it to go. Nicely done by Oscar Keegan, the freshman, as Hansen on the other end puts it up and in. Great response by the Alta Hawks. With 2 minutes left to go, it's a 30-22 East High lead. McCollum to Keegan. Now Lunt for 3. No good. Rebounded by Papke. Ball coming the other way for the Alta Hawks. Papke spins. And tied up for the ball. We'll have a jump ball called. It'll be East High ball with 1:48 left to go in the second. East will bring it up nice and slow from Schneider. And quickly won back by the Alta Hawks. McKay will leave it for Reiser. Reiser crosses the timeline. Alta need a bucket, and they need a bad one. Reiser drives, puts it up, can't get it to go, but the whistle called as he's fouled. And the Alta Hawks will have a chance here at the line to try to cut into this East High lead. 30-22. 1:30 left to go. Reiser at the line. Reiser, first free throw's up. First free throw is good. Second free throw coming up here for the junior Dash Reiser. Second free throw's up. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. As again, the Alta Hawks cut into this East High lead. Out to Lunt. Schneider underneath. Keegan. Back out to Lunt. Switches it over to McCollum. McCollum brings it in. Keegan drives. Back out to McCollum. McCollum for 3. And McCollum with a huge three-point shot prior to the end of this second quarter. And extends the East lead. Hansen spins. Papke drops back. Guarded by McCollum. Papke kicks it out to Roberts. Roberts drives out to Reiser. Reiser pulls up, kicks it back out to Roberts. And now Papke. 10 on the shot clock. With 8. Roberts puts it up, can't get it to drop, rebounded by Lunt. A whistle and a foul called, and the East High bench on their feet. Colin Hansen called for the foul. Alta's third team foul of this second quarter. 32 seconds left. And the East High Leopards, the visiting East High Leopards, lead at 33-24. And now East will slowly bring the ball up. And will look to make this the final possession of the half. Keegan. McCollum. Quickly stolen away by the Hawks. Over the top to Reiser. Reiser puts it up and can't get it to drop. But the whistle called a foul against Raimondo. And Reiser will head to the line for two.
Second for the Leopards, dash at the line for two.
Reiser, free throw is up, and it's good. 33-25 is the lead for East. Reiser here with the second free throw, trying to cut into that lead as he gets it to drop. Moore. McCollum. Ball given away. And that'll do it here for the first half. Free throws from Dash Reiser cut into this East High lead, but still the East High Leopards head into the halftime break with a 7-point lead over the Alta Hawks, 33-26 here at the break. Don't go anywhere. Second half action when we return on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Again, don't go anywhere. Second half action when we return.
Purpose.
Want to welcome you back into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Napolis. We're here at Alta High as we start the third quarter between the Hawks and the East High Leopards. The Leopards lead at 33-26. Alta here with trying to find an early bucket and a response as Roberts puts it up and he gets it to drop. And Luke Roberts with the first 2 points of this second half, and it goes to the Alta Hawks. Keegan on the other end. And we'll have a jump ball. And alternating possession, it will be East who retain the ball. Raimondo lobs it up to Keegan. Keegan brings it in. Oscar Keegan spins, puts it up, and can't get it to drop. Reiser now for the Alta Hawks coming the other way. Crosses the timeline, guarded by Raimondo. Reiser drives. Underneath, McKay puts it up and in. 4-0 start to the second half for the Alta Hawks as they cut into this lead. It's a 3-point game. Quickly on the other end, East can't get it to go. McKay trying to rebound. The ball ends up at Langford, and what a sequence for Alta. Underneath, Roberts, and can't get it to go, but the whistle. And it will be alternating possessions once more off the jump ball, and Alta will retain possession. Good start here for the Hawks in this second half as they try to cut into this lead for the East High Leopards. Ball quickly out to Roberts. Papke. Papke drives to the lane, puts it up, and gets it to go. Zach Papke gets the Hawks within one. Raimondo on the other end. Trying to get it up against Reiser, puts it up and in. Add 2 on the board for Jet Raimondo, and another 2 for the East High Leopards. 35-32 with 6:24 left to go in this third quarter. McKay near the top of the key. Gets it to Reiser. Reiser. What a ball underneath by Langford. Gets it to McKay, back to Langford. Papke now in the corner for 3. No good. As it comes out off the effort from Papke. Would have been a huge 3-point shot to tie this game up. Instead, East now on the other end with Raimondo, who drives, kicks it out. Moore now drives up the baseline, puts it up. Offensive foul, the whistle, and a turnover. Or excuse me, it will be against Luke Roberts for the Alta Hawks. And it will put Charlie Moore at the line for East and an opportunity here to extend the lead, as he does with the first free throw. Second free throw coming up here for the East Leopards. 5:53 left to go in this third quarter, as Moore puts it up and in. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 37-32. East High leads it. Papke underneath to McKay. McKay puts it up and can't get it to drop. Still McKay with an opportunity as he's
Out of bounds, Hawks basketball.
pushed out of bounds. Alta retains possession.
Clock warning issue for the Leopards.
And with 5:36, Alta here with the ball. Reiser underneath Roberts trying to put it up. Roberts spins and can't get it to drop. Ramondo with the rebound. Ramondo quickly pushes it up for the Eastside Leopards as he puts it up, but the whistle as he's called for the double dribble. A turnover for the Leopards. And the ball will go back to Alta. Reiser underneath. Papke puts it up, and Papke gets it to drop. Good start here to the second half for Zach Papke. 34-37, back to a three-point game as East leads it. A whistle and a foul called. This one assessed to Papke. Ramondo will play it in. Leaves it for Lunt. Back to Ramondo. Drives, puts it up. Can't get it to drop. Rebounded by McKay. Out to ball, and it's going the other way. McKay underneath. Papke puts it up, and Papke gets it to go. Another 2 on the board for Zach Papke, and it's a 1-point East lead. 45 seconds left. Ramondo for the Leopards. Moore plays it to Schneider. Schneider zooms it across to Ramondo. Does a phenomenal job keeping that one in, bringing that one down. Now to Oscar Keegan. Keegan back out to Lunt. Lunt to Schneider. Schneider on the wing. Back to Ramondo. 4 on the shot clock. Ramondo puts it up and can't get it to drop. Lunt with the rebound as he brings it in. Second chance opportunity for the Eastside Leopards. No good. And now Langford brings it in. A whistle and a foul called. And a huge empty possession here for the Eastside Leopards. A bucket there would have put it back to a 3-point game. Instead, we have a 1-point game with Alta bringing the ball up with Reiser. Big opportunity here for the home side to take a lead or tie it up. And just like that, ball quickly turnover. Langford called for the offensive foul. Ball goes back to the Eastside Leopards. High press here from the Alta Hawks as the ball back in. Ramondo will bring it up for East. McCollum underneath. Ramondo now in the corner. Back underneath to McCollum. Ball stripped and stolen away by McKay. McKay trying to get it out quickly. Batted by Schneider. East will retain possession. And a whistle. As shot clock needed to reset, it didn't. And now we'll have East ball and a substitution for the home side. Ramondo will play it in. And Papke is pushed out. And the Alta Hawks bench up on their feet as the foul is called. And it'll be Hawk ball with 3:29 left to go. Still a 1-point game As Reiser now brings the ball up, and an opportunity here for the home side to tie it up and take the lead. McKay puts it up and one. Matt McKay drives, puts it up and in. The foul. And now a chance at a 3-point play. A 1-point lead for the Alta Hawks. A chance here to make it 2 with the and 1. Substitution for the East Leopards prior to, as Latin will check back in. 3:16 left to go. Free throw coming up here for Matt McKay. A huge 3-point shot. Free throw as he puts it up. Can't get it to drop. And now ball with the East Leopards. It remains a 1-point game. This time lead for the Hawks. A travel called. A turnover for the Leopards. And with 3:07 left, out to get the ball back. A huge turnover here for the home side as they will regain possession prior to a timeout taken. We'll take it as well here on the Rewind Sports Network.
Commercial to recreational truck accessories. Mountain.
Third quarter action here on the Rewind Sports Network. I'm Alex Napolis. This part of the game brought to you by D2D Millionaire. It's raining threes, and it'll be raining sales when knocking doors if you train with Door-to-Door Millionaire. For more info, go to d2dmillionaire.com. .307 left to go in the third quarter. Hansen will play it in. A Reiser for the Hawks. Reiser puts it up, gets it to go. Big bucket there by Dash Reiser. As it's a 3-point game, Alta leads it. Alta quickly trying to win the ball back. Nicely done. McCollum underneath to Latin. What a block! As Hansen gets up and denies Latin at the rim. Huge defensive play by the Hawks. And we'll have a jump ball. Leopards here with possession with 2:39 left to go. What a ball, what a play by Colin Hansen. East with possession as McCollum brings it in. Underneath, gets it to Keegan. Oscar Keegan puts it up and in. And we're back to a 1-point game as Reiser brings it up for the Alta Hawks. Now Papke. Underneath to McKay. Spins out. Papke for three. Yes, sir, Papke. That's a D2D Millionaire 3-point shot for Zach Papke. And it's a 43-39 Alta lead with 2:05 left to go. Lunt spins. And a travel call. Turnover for the Leopards. The ball will go back to the Alta Hawks. A travel called. A foul called. And the third foul against Lunt. 14th foul here for the East Leopards. And this second half has been much more physical than the first. 1:50 left to go. Alta leads it. Papke, Reiser for three. Yes! Dash Reiser with a D2D Millionaire 3-point shot for the Alta Hawks. Extends the lead 46-39. McCollum in the corner does a good job to keep that one in. Ramondo now in possession here for the East Leopards. He's trapped. Gets it out. Papke gets a hand on it, steals it, and now Hansen puts it up. Yes! with the dunk. And the student section has come alive here in the third quarter for the Alta Hawks. 48-39. Keegan puts it up, gets it to go. Big bucket for the Leopards prior to the end of the third. 53 seconds left. Alta trying to hold on to momentum. Lobs it up to McKay, stolen away by McCollum. Now here comes Jet Ramondo. Ramondo on the other end, on the wing. Guarded by Reiser. Now Latin. Back to Ramondo. Plays it to Lunt. McCollum. Keegan on the wing. Trying to get it back out. Spins. Kicks it to Ramondo. Ramondo 4-3. No good. And a foul called. Fifth foul here for the Eastside Leopards. And with 17 seconds left, the Alta Hawks will head to the free throw line as Boston Gray has a chance to extend this lead. 48-41, 17 seconds left. Boston Gray, first free throw's up. First free throw is good. Second free throw coming up. Prior to another substitution, this time for the Eastside Leopards, as Jaden Taylor checking in, the junior, wearing the number 13. Boston Gray puts it up, gets it to go, and it's 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 15 seconds on the clock here for the Leopards. Ball out to the corner. Now underneath. And it goes out of bounds. A foul called. Boston Gray is called for the foul. 15th foul here for the Alta Hawks, and we'll have free throws prior to the end of the third quarter. Jaden Taylor, after checking in, will head to the line for some free throws here for the visiting East High Leopards. It's a 9-point game, 50-41, with 3 seconds left.
That's the 14th foul of the hockey shot. It will be Leopards ball out of bounds. Logan Lunt checking in.
And prior to, it looks like there was a miscount on the fouls. It'll instead be the 4th team foul for the Alta Hawks. No free throws. And now a 3 from Schneider at the buzzer. No good, and that'll do it for the third quarter. A blistering start to the second half for the Alta Hawks as they take the lead 49-41 heading into the quarter break. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action here on the Rewind Sports Network when we return. Welcome back into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Napolis. Alta High is the place, and it's Region 6 basketball, the first game for both sides, trying to get a start, a 1-0 start to region play. The Alta Hawks lead it 50-41 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Don't forget, D2D Millionaire, proud sponsor of the Alta Hawks. For every 3-point shots, D2D Millionaire is the proud sponsor of Alta Hawk basketball. If you want to knock down sales like he just knocked down those 3-pointers, get trained by Door to Door Millionaire. For more info, go to d2dmillionaire.com. Alta ball here to start the fourth quarter. And ball in play here with Reiser as Alta trying to extend this lead. Trying to create some separation between themselves and the East High Leopards here in this fourth quarter to walk away with a 1-0 1-0 region record at the end of it. Reiser pulls up, gets it to go. How good and how fun is Dash Reiser? Another 2 to the tally for Reiser, and makes it a 52-41 Alta lead here against the Leopards. Schneider gets it to Lunt. Ball batted away by Hansen. It goes out of bounds and out, and it'll remain East High ball. Langford checking in for Alta. .720 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball back in play. Moore leaves it for Ramondo. Now gets it out to Lunt. Leaves it for Keegan. Ball poked away by McKay. McKay ends up on top of it. And now ball coming the other way for the Alta Hawks as Langford puts it up and in. Big bucket there from Jackson Langford as the Alta Hawks extend their lead 54-41 with 6:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Ramondo. Now Moore. Moore puts it up, can't get it to drop. McKay quickly on the other end to Reiser. Reiser rises up, can't get it to go. Hansen tips it back, still can't get it to drop. And then Reiser can't bring it in. A turnover for the Hawks. And the ball will go back to the Leopards. Great play for the Alta Hawks in a quick transition. Unfortunately, just could not get it to go. And it eventually ends in a turnover. And now here comes Ramondo for the Eastside Leopards. Near the top of the key, it's Ramondo who leaves it for Lunt. Lunt puts it up and gets it to drop and one. Big bucket there by number 10, Logan Lunt, the senior. Puts it up and in and now has a chance at a three-point play. Free throw no good as the Alta Hawks lead it by 11, 54-43. Langford pulls up and no good. Rebounded by McKay. Gets it out to Papke. Papke on the wing. And Papke here will slow things down for the Hawks. Puts it up. Can't get it to drop. Papke with the rebound. McKay ends up with it. Papke, 4-3. No good. Boston Gray doing a good job tracking that one down and keeps possession here for the Alta Hawks. Alta will slow things down. Langford on the wing. Gets it out now to Papke. Papke puts it up. Lobs it up to McKay. Papke ends up with it. Papke puts it up and gets it to go. Zap Papke with the layup. And another two for the Alta Hawks. Nice spin move there from Schneider. Schneider puts it up. Can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Langford. Jackson Langford, Papke, and a big collision there. And a foul called. That was quite the collision there between Papke and Lunt. Glad both those guys were able to come up and walk away from that collision. Both will head to the bench for a breather, though, after the foul called. And now Reiser here in possession for Alta. Gets it to Boston Gray. Gray for three. No good. Rebounded by McCollum. Romano will now bring it up for East. 56-43. Schneider puts up for three. No good. And now Alta brings it up. Langford lobs it to Hansen. Hansen puts it up and gets it to go. Colin Hansen adds 2 to his tally and adds 2 for the Alta Hawks, 58-43 with 4:15 left to go. Alta starting to create some big separation here in the fourth quarter. Nicely done by Boston Gray, brings down the rebound, and now Alta pushes it up. Langford in the corner, 4-3, off the rim, no good. Langford trying to win that ball back, and Langford called for the foul. Jackson Langford is called for the foul. Langford will head to the bench for a breather. Substitution coming up here for East as well. Jaden Taylor checking back in with his number 13. Here comes Taylor. Leaves it for McCollum. Now Latin in possession. Line out in the corner, gets it to Anderson, now underneath. Ball stolen away by the Hawks. Reiser crosses the timeline. Reiser pulls up for a deep 3, off the rim, no good. And rebounded. It came off of Matt McKay. This is what they'll say. As it goes out of bounds and out. East will get possession back. 3:27 left to go here in the fourth. Alta leads it 58-43. Latin. McCollum on the wing underneath to Taylor. Taylor up the baseline. Moore, reverse layup, no good, but the foul called. And free throws coming up here for number 11, Charlie Moore, the senior. As Matt McKay is called for the foul. 13 foul here for Alta in the fourth quarter. Free throws up, and free throw is good by Charlie Moore. Substitutions for East as well. Second free throw for Moore is up, and it's good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Not very misses from either side from the free throw line in this one. Papke underneath. Reiser kicks it out to Hansen. Hansen 4-3 off the rim, no good. And East doing a good job to keep that one in. Quickly turnover, and now McKay puts it up. And it's 60-45. Alta lead with 2:45 left to go. Ball stolen away by the Hawks. Reiser to the basket, puts it up, and good. 62-45. Alta leads it. Latin on the other end looking to respond. A whistle and a foul called. Papke called for his third foul of the night. Langford back into the game. Cole Lemon on for Alta as well. Ball back in play here with the East Leopards. Lunt on the wing. Leaves it for Latin. Latin drives. Ball given away, stolen away by the Hawks. Papke now on the other end. Papke puts it up. Papke gets it to go. And one. What a performance here in the second half from Zach Papke.
His first team second on the line for the Hawks.
Good on the bucket, has a chance here at a three-point play, and now the East Leopards with mass substitutions prior to the free throw. As we'll see Owen Hinckley check in. Jack Balcom check in. Cannon Lunt also into the ball game. Papke now out for the Alta Hawks. 65-45 is the lead here for the Hawks. Tom Peely. Now ball to Lunt. Gets it out to number 20, Owen Hinckley. In the corner. Ball across to Lunt underneath. And a whistle. And a foul called.
This foul is assessed at number 22, Colin Hansen, his second 15 foul for the Hawks.
15 foul here for the Alta Hawks of this fourth quarter. And with that number 40, Bochum. First free throw, no good. 1:36 left to go. And now we'll see some substitutions here for the Alta Hawks. Zach Reber checking in. Nash Lundberg also into the game. Second free throw is good as he cuts into that Alta Hawk lead. 1:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball played to Caleb Anderson. Anderson now with the rebound. Ball to Lemon, underneath to Anderson. Spins, Anderson puts it up. Can't get it to drop, rebounded by the Hawks. Reset here by Hansen, or excuse me, that was Lundberg. And now a bucket for Zach Reber as he adds 2 for the Alta Hawks. 1 minute left to go here in the fourth. 67-46. The Alta Hawks lead it. And despite struggling to score in that second quarter, it has been a big second half for the Alta Hawks. Papke doing a phenomenal job for the Alta Hawks here in the second half. As we have free throws. First one no good from Beckham Christensen. Second free throw coming up here for Christensen. And it's no good. 0 for 2 on that trip to the line. And the Alta Hawks will bring it up with 45 seconds left. It's Lundberg who leaves it for Reber. Now Lemon. Lemon for 3. Off the rim, no good. Bounced in and out on the three-point shot. And now here comes the East Leopards with time winding down. No good. Lundberg with the rebound. Quickly out to Lundberg. And can't get it to drop. 10 seconds left. And that'll do it. There's the buzzer, and that will do it. The final here at Alta High School, 67-46. The Alta Hawks will go 1-0 to start Region 6 play, while the East Leopards will fall to 0-1 in Region play. And 6-6 on the year. Look, it wasn't the best shooting night for the Alta Hawks in that first half. However, a big performance from Papke led the Alta Hawks in the second half and is able to walk away with this 67-46 win over the East Leopards. That's going to do it for us here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Napolis. A huge shout out to Quentin on the camera. And from the entire Rewind Sports family, we thank you for watching. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you next time here on KSLSports.com.